Hello and welcome back for a wild edition of the Palm Beaches TV Watch Party series. I'm your host Theo Dorsey, and today we're checking out some of the most savory spots to eat in the Palm Beaches. When it comes to barbecue, the dining scene in Palm Beach County, Florida has something for everyone. Let's check in with Nicholas Wolf to get a lesson in Barbecue 101.
Barbecue refers to cooking meat from all sides, and grilling refers to cooking from just one side. However, these days the terms are used interchangeably.
The history of barbecue dates back thousands of years. The word barbecue is from the Taino indigenous people of the Caribbean. The word was used to describe a platform used to cook meat and fish over an open fire. Early newspapers in southern parts of America depict barbecuing as more of a social event rather than a way to cook.
In the 19th century, barbecues became a very important part to politics. It allowed candidates to make speeches in front of a relaxed audience. Today, barbecues are just another event where you try to avoid a conversation with your annoying neighbor. Not speaking from experience here.
After the Second World War, barbecuing evolved into what we know today. As families moved to suburban areas and backyard barbecuing was born. Today, 7 in 10 American households own a grill, and the industry is only growing.
Caesar, my man.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Caesar's. Follow the smoke.
So this is the famous spot where all the magic happens.
Yes, this is it. Come on inside.
So Caesar, you got names for all these grills. Are there any stories behind it?
Yeah, we got a side chick here. We got Miss Piggy over here. And we got the bullet over here. The bullet is shaped just like a bullet. The side chick, I was always on the grill all the time. This is my first grill or whatever. So it's like, I'm always out the house. I'm always gone. I'm always with this grill. So it's like a side chick, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean,
that's where the name came from.
Great, well, let's open this baby up and see what's inside.
All right. We got some ribs here that's been marinating for 3 days. All right, we got all the dry rub on it, seasoning on it, and we've been cooking it for a couple hours. We got about 2 more hours to go, low and slow. And I check them like every 30 to 45 minutes, see how it's cooking.
How long you cook them for?
If it's about 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. You think that's the sweet spot between heat and time, yeah?
Yes, yes.
So what do you do when you check them?
Well, I check to see if they have that dark brown look that I'm looking for. And if they don't, I'll let them run a little bit longer and I'll flip them over. Make sure both sides have the same consistency before I take them off.
Well, I think it's time to try them, right?
All right, yes, yes, yes. Let's get right to it. I have some ribs over here.
All right.
Just came off the grill, low and slow.
Look at that, with the signature sauce,
the
all right.
Signature sauce.
So what, I just dig in, man?
Yeah,
is this how we do it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me grab a piece here.
Go ahead.
All right, so tell me about the sauce. What is it, mustard base?
It's a mustard-based sauce with a little honey, a little cayenne, some more spices in there.
Secret spices, you can't tell me, right?
Can't
All
tell
right.
you anymore.
All right, maybe off camera, we'll see. All right, let me try this.
Check it out.
Mmm, comes right off the bone.
Right off the bone.
Wow, those are really good.
Low and slow, the only way to go. Caesar's.
And I love the sauce, man.
Follow the smoke.
Sweet at start and then a little spicy at the end, just like you said.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Man, these are some of the best ribs I've ever had, I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, it's fair to say I sure did enjoy these ribs, and I'm going to keep on enjoying them.
Now, good barbecue is made with a lot of love. We're gonna touch down with Jacqueline Journey to learn about a family business that's been grilling things up for nearly 90 years with timeless recipes passed down from generation to generation.
You're watching Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey. I'm so excited today because we are at world famous McCrae's Backyard Barbecue and Seafood. They are so good. They've catered the Super Bowl multiple times. They're an absolute institution here. When you're in the Palm Beaches, you have to come and visit and taste some of the delicious barbecue. They've been making this for nearly 90 years. Let's head in and meet Derek McCrae. How do you do it, Derek?
A lot of love, baby.
You're tuned in to Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey, and I'm here with the world famous Derek McCrae of world famous McCrae Backyard Barbecue and Seafood. You have no idea how excited I am to be here today just to eat.
Oh my God.
It's going to be so good.
Yes.
But more important than just the great food, your family is such a part of the Palm Beaches history and has played such an important role. Can you tell us a little bit about how your family got involved in the community and into barbecue?
It goes back a long, long time. My great-great-grandfather brought Henry Flagler here, which his name was Captain Jack Williams. And he was the steamboat captain for President Harding at that time. And when Flag was trying to figure out how to get here, my grandfather was the only person that knew how to navigate these waters to get the steamboats in here. And he brought Flagler here, and that's how we arrived. My father was a great community activist here during the Martin Luther King era. You know, he's done so much as a bridge named after him. My great-grandfather was the first black sheriff officer here. So we've been entrenched in this community for well over 100 years now.
And given back to the community quite a lot. I mean, wasn't one of the reasons that your family got into the barbecue was to help feed people?
Absolutely. And the barbecue started with my Uncle Harvey in 1934. And actually our anniversary is coming up. It'll be 87 years that we've been cooking barbecue the same way. The tradition still lives on. And we've done a lot of stuff. My father really was the person that gave out a lot. He was a super community orientated person, and he cooked barbecue to feed the homeless, to feed people that didn't have food on their tables and with low incomes, and that was his role. And
very instrumental in civil rights.
And super instrumental in civil rights, in the civil rights movement at that time. You know, he got awards with Rosa Parks, and all the famous people when I was a kid would come through, like your Jesse Jacksons, your Muhammad Ali's, your James Browns, your Medgar Evers. I've experienced a lot as a kid with my father in the civil rights movement. And so now here I am.
I'm sure he's very proud.
Yes.
And of all that you've accomplished. Now
yes.
Tell us a little bit about your special flavors. Floridian, I think you call it.
Yeah. Well, the Floridian flavor, it comes from my mom having some Bahamian background and my dad coming from Georgia, and the fusion of the barbecue and the seafood bring out the Floridian flavor, which is the cracked conch, the conch salad, the fish, the red snapper, the pigeon peas and rice. Then when you get to the American side, the true down-home Florida side, you got the ribs, you got the beef brisket, you got the chicken, you got the pulled pork, the collard greens, the mac and cheese, and the baked beans and all that stuff. And that's how we come up with the Floridian flavor. This is Floridian.
Woo! I'm getting hungry. I don't know about you, and I hope you're not full yet, because there's more where a lot of that came from. Let's hit the town with Kitty London to see where she's getting some finger-licking barbecue eats.
Wow. Okay. Are you trying to have me not be able to move the rest of the day? What's going on here?
Absolutely, that's the goal.
This is a lot. All right, before I dig into this, because it's very tempting, we need to explain what's on this plate.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I see this is a bowl and looks like there's levels to this. What is this?
Levels. So this particular item is called our smoke bowls. And one of my good friends, John from Big John's, actually referred this to me and, you know, gave me that concept and just pretty much told me to execute it. So the levels to it is mac and cheese on the bottom, then we have our baked beans in the middle, and we have our smoked sausage on top, which you can get a different type of meat. You can get sausage, brisket, or rib tips.
This is good. I would never put this together. And normally I like my food touching. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, yeah.
But to stack it up in one, this is delicious.
It's like a grab and go concept.
Well, I'm gonna grab and go and put it in my mouth. Okay. What's next? Okay, this is huge.
This is our smoked turkey legs that we smoke over 8 hours.
So you put time.
Time,
labor.
absolutely.
This is something that we see at our fair.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you eat this? Am I eating it right? I know I'm trying to eat it cute because the camera's in my face, right?
There's two ways to eat it. There's a cute way, and then there's, you know, a really hungry way.
That meat is so tender. You're like, yeah, I did that. That is delicious, and it's seasoned.
Yes.
Okay, what do we got here?
That is our smoked brisket that we smoke for over 12 hours.
Man.
Yeah.
You put in some labor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
12 hours. I mean, okay. I like that you're telling people that because we kind of just see it on our plate. We don't know the work that came behind it.
Right.
That's good too. That's good stuff. All right, so next I see you have some greens without meat.
Without meat. We have a lot of vegan customers, so I did want to offer, you know, something to our vegan customers. I am still in the process of experimenting with the jackfruit. We do vegan sausage from time to time. So I'm still experimenting for my vegans. So for my vegans, we're coming soon.
To watch full episodes of the segments featured here today, visit the on-demand section at thepalmbeaches.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Theo Dorsey. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.